Hi there, I am a magician of my life. My name is Melly, and today I want to talk about a little bit telepathic communication. Telepathy is our native language as a multi-dimensional being. As you know, you have the soul, then telepathy becomes your first mother language, your language of your being. As an animal, you speak these words, which is become spell to bring energies and create and attract energies into your life. But the communication always happen when even you don't put the words. Simultaneously, all the time, as you enter somebody else's energy field, whether it's physically from distance, your soul communicates one to another. Doesn't matter if you interact with words physically, in physical reality, either online, on the phone, telepathy happens all the time. And today I wanna share with you some telepathic tricks and that you can practice your telepathy abilities to connect with your chosen ones, your loved one's soul. When you talk to someone, you are talking to their ego self. If their soul, they are not connected with their soul, they are not grounded fully with their being, you are only talking with their animal self, their body, their ego self, and doesn't matter what word you say. Maybe even when you trying to communicate about something and tell about something, they will never understand if you put into words. I choose to not speak everything that I want to communicate with the souls, the people around me. The reason being that they won't understand through their ego self. Either can I explain in the soul level, or they meant to feel it. I can't make them feel in a certain way with my words. It would be narcissistic behavior because I would be trying to control them, maybe even controlling them successfully by my words. Then actually our soul, maybe they feel like we understand each other egoically when we talk, but actually soul wise, what's happening quantumly, not actually quantumly, what's happening soul wise, our souls are fighting. Maybe our ego selves are fighting in words, but our souls are hugging each other. To be aligned with this soul communication, you need to be aligned with your own soul first. Who you are. Do you know who you are? When you say something, it's your egoic self from the lower vibrations. What's the subconscious belief of the words you putting out, or the communication, why you wanna talk, share this, that. What's the subconscious belief behind it? Next time, if you have a partner, you think you have a soulmate, which everyone is your soulmate, but you think you are with the one. Next time, when they have something to tell you, I'm sharing with you the portals, telepathy portals, opening between souls when they want to communicate with each other, and whether they take action for this communication, you get them prepared to send someone email, or call someone, or text someone, or talk with someone. That moment that you wanting to communicate with them opens the telepathy portal, but which is the telepathy always happens simultaneously all the time. You don't try to intend or choose consciously or It's already happening subconsciously. But if you practice this, you can communicate with the chosen ones. As much as you connect it, as deep as your connection, the communication will be that clear, and the flow in the communication will be that much. Next time you try, when your partner, your friend sent you, your family member, all type of soulmates of yours sent you some sort of message, request, call, anything, instead of replying them, have this inner speech with them. As you have that inner speech with them, even maybe speaking out, which I love to do this practice. I have chosen soul, I have communication in my mind all the time, which you should always have. When you have this, some sort of feeling about someone, some sort of communicative feeling, telepathic feeling about someone, which you are communicating with their soul. And maybe you have this opportunity to also communicate physically down to 3D with your 5 senses. You will see what's the difference, what their soul telling you and what their ego self telling you. Does it match, or does it even way better what their soul's saying but their ego self can't even put into words? Or their soul, what their soul saying worse than their ego self saying? And when you see this, you will see your reflection in them, which you will know more of yourself, and you will practice and amplify this ability of telepathic communication. I don't always talk with everyone. I already telepathically communicate with someone. Telepathy not always light. There is always light and dark within everything. And there is dark telepathy too. When you don't feel good about someone energetically, you put that energy towards them. And when someone puts that energy, you can also feel that too. When the dark telepathy happens. And in most of the cases, when that dark telepathy happens, when I feel that dark energy from someone's soul, but their ego self plays different way, I might even feel like, oh, they're doing unconsciously or consciously trying to make it right, but I feel their soul. Therefore, I don't really care what words they say when I know their soul. But when I know their soul, they also, through the subconscious minds, they also choose words consciously, but they don't even know they picking them from the subconscious mind. Sometimes I don't even say people hi, because I already communicated with them. I already had that speech soul wise. When we interact, it's just there is no communication. This emptiness. You cannot communicate further that. Sometimes I don't say something to someone, but inside of me, I pass through them. Inside of me, I don't say hi, good morning, how are you today, but I pass through and I say them inside of me, hi, how are you today? But when that happens, how they feel is completely depends on them. They might pick that up and they feel the same, or they go to the shadows, they go to their own lower vibrations and pick different frequency. When they do that, or when I do that, one of the sides do that, one of the souls, well, next time or instantly or whenever I feel that energetic flow between us anyways. I have this ability to open telepathy portal. I have telepathic communication with all the souls I have ever connected, which you also have too. everyone you have ever connected ever since you have existed in this lifetime, even past lives too, but you need to first activate in this lifetime and be aware of in this lifetime. Every soul never completely disconnect from each other until they finish the energetic exchange and cut the cords. They guide each other telepathically. You might experience that you have dreams about the people and telepathic communication with the souls you haven't seen for years. You haven't even thought about them, but they thought about you. When I know I have friends long years ago, we have disconnected, we will never be connected again, and when they talk about me, they are calling my soul. Therefore we meet in astral realms, or my soul choose to meet them to guide one to another. There is, in this meeting, there is a guidance for both, all the souls connected. Maybe multiple souls, in if this connection has different pathways connected to each other, which all the connections, if I had some sort of friendship connection or soulmate connection in the past, will be connected to next one. Not in a way, oh, we will go out and have drinks or have coffee, something like that, but the reason I attracted next person, because I have quantumly in the energy field, quantum field, some sort of connection that I have had already in the past, and that I have shifted, they have shifted, we have matched again in different forms. Same pattern, just shifted and changed, but not the same souls, because we evolved. It could be same souls too. You can reconnect with people from the past, but most of the case, that people, if you separated, that was for a reason, and I don't believe in reunion, pretty much. You can reunite, you can forgive, you can still love. You, in astral realms, you will still have this energetic exchange. Maybe after years you can still connect with someone and tell them, I am going this place at this time, you wanna come there to meet me. All happens in astral realms. If your soul is really connected with theirs and your ego self are loving that too, this can happen. You always guide one to another, whether you choose it or not, consciously. I have this ability of telepathy portal, opening telepathy portal. I reclaimed this ability in Egypt from my past life. As I choose and write down soul contract to connect with someone, I meet them in astral realms. As I about to go sleep, some sort of portal opens. I feel the frequency, vibration, and I know behind this other side of this portal who is there, because I choose to connect with them, and we start to telepathically communicate, hear each other's voice, and see and take each other to the lessons, to the dreams in timeline, and share gifts one to another. In this way, you can connect with someone who you have never connected before in this reality. In astral, with your soul, in astral realms. When I was kid, at the age of 13, every night as I go to sleep, I could see myself flying. Like, as I close my eyes, I was flying. Every night. My soul was flying all around. and picking informations from the other times, that all that information guided me until this point. I wasn't even conscious about it because it was happening through the subconscious mind. Now as I am conscious about some of it, that I can pull information from the unconscious mind. As much as I pull that information, I can work with my subconscious mind, and I can shift change to create my reality. Because that when I was 13, that time is still there. As I go to astral realms with my soul, there is no time and space. I can be anywhere and anytime and meet with anyone that I was once connected, or I was never connected, but I was meant to be connected one day. I've been doing this experiment and taking notes of my dreams, because when you have a dream, when you go somewhere, meet someone with in your dreams, they have the same dream. If you have that scene with someone in your dream, they have same dream. Whether you talk with them or not, you don't need to ask. Maybe they won't catch the dream because of they have some sort of substances, or they don't remember. But you can meet with other souls. You can enter their subconscious mind. They can take you somewhere. As you think about someone in this moment of time doing something, they can have that moment, that vision of that moment in their dreams or psychically, same time, simultaneously, in the space. Because energetic exchange always happens telepathically. That's it, my love. I wanna talk more about telepathy, and there will be course starting sooner. I want to release dates in later videos. Telepathic communication course. If you want to connect with anyone, past over loved one, someone you're already connected, someone from the past, someone from the future, your future self, your soul, you will have this ability telepathically communicating, this energetic cord in this course. Take care, your beautiful soul out there.